Good morning, everybody. Today I am in my basement. This is the office in my basement, and we're going to have school from here. So that's kind of neat. I even have Koa down here today. Let me see if I can show you Koa. 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 There she is. Say hello, Koa. I've got the bad dog upstairs. Griff is upstairs. He's not allowed down here. Okay, let's start with our golden gloves. Here we go. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And that means treat others the way that you like to be treated. Think about that around your house today. Are you being a bucket filler for your parents or your grandparents? Are you being a bucket filler to your sister and your brothers? Are you treating them in a nice way? Think about it. How can you do better, right? Okay, let's do our morning message. March 19th, 2020. Dear kiddos, hello. Today is Thursday. Something doesn't look right. Let's look at it again. Today is Thursday. What do you think? What do you think? That's right, Kaylin. The 2 should be a T-O. Let's just erase all that. T-O. Today is Thursday. We going to learn more about the bossy R. We have a missing word. Let's see if you can figure it out. We going to learn. What do you think? Maybe will. Let's see if will works. We will going? No. What about a different word? Are. Let's try are. We are going? That makes sense. And how do we spell are? A-R-E. We are going to learn more about the bossy R. We're missing letters in the word more. Tap it out. Or. The E says nothing, just lazy. We hear one sound, or, but there are 2 letter spots. What says or? O-R. That's the sound we've been learning about. We are going to learn more about the bossy R. Love, Mrs. Lukacsko. Now you read it. All right, let's check for understanding. First, I want to know, what is the name of the month? Blow it in. Let it go. March. That's right. We find it right here. Next, I want to know, which letter is really bossy? Which letter is really bossy? Blow it in. Let it go. R. Good job. Here's the last one. I want you to look at the message and find the word that has the sight word out in it. O-U-T, O-U-T. Get out of here, you bumblebee. Which word has out inside of it? If you said about, you are correct. O-U-T, O-U-T. Get out of here, you bumblebee. All right, great job. Boys and girls, let's move on to our song for the day. Let's sing the song, The Melted Snowman. Once there was a snowman, short and round and fat. He had a carrot nose and a fancy old felt hat. Then out came the sunshine, warm and shining down, and melted that poor snowman to a puddle on the ground. Let's greet everybody. You are not in the same order. Here we go. Let's say hello to Morgan, Jojo, Jaden, Aiden, Brantley, Renila. 2 kids had rhyming names in that row. Which ones have rhyming names? Jaden, Aiden. Danica, Riley, Danielle, Huxley, Jersey, Stefan, Kaylin, Billy, Kaylin, Easton, Brooklyn, Knox, Nick, Kalia, Kylie, Addie, Evelyn, Orville, Asher, Blake, and Alyssa. Hey everybody! Let's review our sight words in a different way today. Today I will spell the word out loud and then you have to guess the word before I flip it over and show it to you. Ready? Here we go. W-A-L-K. Walk. O-F. Of. G-O-E-S. Goes. O-U-T. Out. J-U-M-P. Jump. W-H-A-T. What? I almost showed you. M-A-N-Y. Many. G-O-O-D. Good. S-O. So. F-I-N-D. Find. D-O-E-S. Does. E-A-T. Eat. F-U-N-N-Y. Funny. And our last one, O-R. Or, let's do that chant. O-R. Or, O-R. Good job. Now let's talk about that bossy R again, but instead of bossing the O, it's going to boss a different vowel. So, I'm going to pull out my Magnadoodle. And we're going to write down the letter A. Now, short A says A, right? A. But we're going to boss it around using the bossy R and change it to say R. It's the pirate's favorite sound, R. So, if we have the word at, we know that word, at, but we squeeze in that bossy R, it's going to say to the A, you can't say your name, you can't say your sound, you have to say my name, you have to say R. Now let's sound it out. Art, art, art. We like to do art in the classroom, don't we? I wonder, are you all making art at home? If you're doing anything with drawing or creating really cool stuff, making any kind of art, have your grown-ups send me a picture or a video of you doing it. Let's do another one. We know this word. Am. Am. We know that word. Now let's stick in the bossy R. I had to really squeeze it in there. Okay, it's bossing that A. You can't say at, you have to say R. A-R-R. Arm. 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 We made arm. All right, when we do the A-R chant, we're going to go like this. A-R, R, R, R. You stick your arm in a jar of stars. A-R, R. Let's do that one again. Here we go. A-R, R, R, R. You stick your arm in a jar of stars. A-R, R. And then what did the O-R say? O-R, O-R, Great. Let's move on to some math. We're going to do some plus or minus, and then we're going to solve a problem. Here we go. Plus means to add, minus means subtract. Tell me. Minus, plus, plus, minus, plus, minus, minus, plus. Now here's the problem. It's just a picture. Look closely at the picture. What do you see? You see birds, you see a nest, you see a tree branch, but what's happening with the birds? See this one? What's this one doing? He's leaving the nest. We have to decide what kind of problem goes with this. A plus problem or a minus problem. So I'm going to let you look at it while I grab a marker. Think about what problem you would write down to show what's happening in this picture. Plus or minus. If a bird is leaving the nest, are we going to end up with more birds or are we going to end up with less? Less. So that means we're going to use a minus. To make this subtraction story, we need to know how many we have all together first. How many birds are there all together? 3. Now, we said we're not adding birds, we're taking birds away because one's flying away. So we're not going to use a plus, we're going to use a minus. And last, actually not last. So we have 3 birds and we're going to take away how many birds? This guy, 1 bird. Now, what do I write next? 3 minus 1 equals, this is where you just figure out how many are left. When this bird flew away, how many are left in the nest? 2. Good job. The next thing we have is our story. Let me see if I can find my book over here. My book of stuff. Oh, here it is. This book is called Boom Chicka Rock. Does that make you think of another book that we have read before? Boom Chicka Rock. Yeah, if you said Chicka Chicka Boom Boom or Chicka Chicka 1 2 3, you're in the right alley. It has the same author. It's a different illustrator, but the same author. No trees are in this book though. Boom Chicka Rock. Here's our title page. It has to do about the clock. So just like Boom Chicka, Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, Chicka Chicka 1 2 3, we're going to have rhyming words in this book. Let's see. I need to find the best way to hold this. How about that? No? I don't know. We'll start here. The mouse stepped out of his little mouse hole to see what was left in the cereal bowl. He looked this way and he pip-squeaked that. He said, "No sign of Max the cat. I spy birthday cake on the old buffet. The cat's asleep, it's time to play. Let's dance and party and rock and roll. Bring out the good china dishes and the big punch bowl." So this mouse has a number 1 on him. Tiptoe, rickety rock. Let's sneak away from the kitchen clock. Lion's asleep, said our number 1. Now's our chance to have some fun. I'm with you, said number 2. My left foot's dancing in my right foot shoe. Everybody rock around the room. Boom, chicka rock, chicka boom. They said the lion is asleep. Who do you think the lion would be? The cat. Max the cat. They're calling him a lion. Why would they call him a lion? Because lions are cats, right? Lions are big cats. No, not me, said number 3. I don't want lion coming after me. Let 'em roar, said number 4. We're gonna boogie woogie cross the dining room floor. Sakes alive, cried number 5. He'll be churning up a storm in the old beehive. Fiddlestick, said number 6. We'll throw him by the tail and do the pancake mix. Everybody rock around the room. Boom, chicka rock, chicka boom. Those mice are having a really good time in the kitchen, aren't they? My engine's revving, said number 7, but the cat's in the way of the old buffet. He fell asleep on the Queen Anne chair, dreaming of mice he hopes to scare. No time to wait, said number 8. Climb over the lion before it's too late, and jitterbug over to the birthday cake. Look, he made like a little vehicle out of a bowl. And this is like, I think it's like a boat, because that looks like the sail. Hands on your hips, said number 9. We're gonna bunny hop, do the conga line. That birthday cake is mine, all mine. So they each have a number on them, because that's what number they live behind in the kitchen clock. Fast as you can, said number 10. Let's electric slide through the lion's den. I'm Big Daddy, Dancing Daddy, double digit 10. Lion can't catch me, and I'll say it again. Come with me, Cousin 11. We'll waltz by Max into midnight heaven. Everybody rock around the room. Boom, chicka rock, chicka boom. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do you see who's awake? Big hand, little hand, straight up, 12 o'clock. It's midnight, tiptoe, rickety rock, counting our way around the kitchen clock. Look what they used to make the hands of a clock. The short hand they used a spoon, and the big hand they used a knife. And who's that hiding behind it? Number 12. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4, sweeping up crumbs on the kitchen floor. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8, mice feet dancing on the good china plate. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12, now the mouse is swinging on the dinner bell. Hey guys, we got a guest. Come here, show your face. Show them. Look who's here. Don't waste time here. It's Pilot! He wanted to join us for story time.
No.
Uh-oh, look. Ooh. The clock struck 12. Oh no, oh dear. The midnight mouse is pulling Max's ear. The midnight mouse, number 12, brave and brash, started to yell, "Let's jump rope with the lion's tail!" Not a good idea. Kitty Cat Lion Max listened to him purr, cut the cake, put icing on his whiskers and fur. Griff, gruff, growl. Oh no. What do you think is going to happen next? Lion's awake, said number 1. Everybody listen to me. Everybody run. He's looking for us in the goldfish bowl. We just slipped through the donut hole. Let's all tango, do the fandango, tiptoe, tiptoe, rickety rock, sock hop back to the kitchen clock, zing, zang, boomerang. Tomorrow can't begin till every hour is home and every number is tucked in. Oh man. They're panicking. They're like, we gotta get back home before the lion gets us. But he's not a lion, remember? Just a cat. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4. Hurry up! Open up the cuckoo clock door. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8. Midnight, bedtime, way too late. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12. Scurry, hurry, quick, hear Max's bell. Ding-a-ling-dong, sing a goodnight song with a whisper. Everybody rock around the room. Boom, chicka-rock, chicka-boom. Every hour is home. Every number is tucked in. The last stroke of 12. Now tomorrow can begin. Ding-a-ling-dong. Hear Max's bell. He's pawing at the clock, and all is well. Okay, before we get to the journal writing, I have to show you guys something that just happened. So, you saw Pilot came down here, and then Pilot showed me something that the dogs did. Yeah. I actually don't know if this was Griffey or Koa. I really don't. Oh wow. We can count without the chart. Let's move on to our journal writing. Okay, I've got our journal written up here, our journal prompt, and now let's work it out together. It says, what time do you go to bed? We've been learning a lot about telling time on a clock, and that story just now showed that the cat, Max the cat, he was already asleep. It was a certain time of night, and they knew the cat would be asleep, so they could all sneak out. My thought was, what time do you go to bed? Now that might be different now that we're not having to wake up so early for school in the morning, or it might still be the same. So I'm going to share with you the time that I usually go to bed to go to sleep. Sometimes I get in bed a little bit early, but not to go to sleep. It's so that I can watch a TV show. So I'm going to tell you the time that I go to bed to go to sleep. What time do you go to bed? I go to bed. Now be very careful when you spell the word bed, because if you get those letters mixed up and flipped around, it's not going to say bed. It's going to say something very different. So be very careful. I go to bed at, you know what? I think I've changed my mind. I'm going to write about what time I go to bed and then what time I go to sleep. I'm going to give it more detail that way. I'm going to tell more with my response. I go to bed, and I'm not going to use at. I'm going to say about. And I know how to spell that because I'm going to use O-U-T in there. I go to bed about 9 o'clock, so I go to bed at 9 o'clock, but here I'm going to use one of those contraction words. I'm not going to say do not. I want to put do not together. Do you remember what we get when we squeeze do not together? Don't. I don't. I go to bed about 9 o'clock, but I don't fall asleep. So asleep, it sounds like U, but it's really an A. And then we know how to spell sleep pretty well. And what goes E in the middle? 2 E's, the double E. Asleep. I don't fall asleep until, and then I'm going to use that word about again, until about 11 o'clock. And that's where I put my period. Now your picture might show you in your bedroom all tucked into your bed. You might choose to draw the clock and then the hands pointing to the right numbers to show your bedtime. Maybe you can show both. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. I look forward to seeing the work that you get finished. I look forward to seeing the videos of you reading your journal responses to me, and then I will respond back to you in a video as well. So have a good time with this, and I'll see you tomorrow. I love you.